During his first few days in office, President Donald Trump has taken several executive actions to combat illegal immigration.
That includes an executive order over targeting birthright citizenship. Erie News Now Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon has the very latest on President Trump's attempt to overturn birthright citizenship and how lawmakers on Capitol Hill are reacting tonight. Good evening, Brendan.
Hey there, Mike and Eva. Good evening. So far, over 24 states have filed lawsuits challenging President Trump's executive order to overturn birthright citizenship. Birthright citizenship has been protected by the U.S. Constitution for many, many decades, but some Republican lawmakers here on Capitol Hill tell me it's time for it to go. This week, President Trump taking executive action to crack down on a major campaign promise.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted.
In his first 3 days, Trump has reinstated the Remain in Mexico policy and signed executive orders aimed at shutting down the southern border, ramping up deportations, and even attempting to end birthright citizenship, which is protected by the U.S. Constitution.
This order relates to the definition of birthright citizenship under the 14th Amendment.
Under the 14th Amendment, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside.
I believe that birthright citizenship is time to go.
The 14th Amendment was ratified in 1868 to extend citizenship to formerly enslaved people after the Civil War. But over the years, Congressman Jack Bergman says it's become a tool to subvert the legal immigration process.
It was to protect people who had been disadvantaged over a long period of time. It was not meant for people to want to come here and just have babies here to subvert a process.
But Democrats, immigration advocates, and attorneys argue birthright citizenship is a well-established right.
Well, it's protected by the 14th Amendment, so he's violating the Constitution and the constitutional rights of these young American citizens.
If it were to be overturned, New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand says it would be catastrophic.
It's important to have a very thorough legal review of this idea, but I think it's very damaging. It's going to rip families apart and be very harmful.
Mike and Eva, this order is supposed to take effect in late February. However, this afternoon, a federal judge in Washington state said that the president's order was, quote, blatantly unconstitutional and issued a temporary restraining order to block it. This case is one of several lawsuits that are expected to be part of a pretty lengthy legal battle that could end up in the Supreme Court here in Washington. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Mike, Eva, back to you.
Brendan, thanks. In response, the president